Got vision and destiny. Add elemental, that's chemistry. All those heroes, that's infinity. It's endgame, that's Yugi peoples. Welcome to the commentary. All right, so this one right here is my finals in the heart of the Underdog tournament, where hours before getting here, yeah, they banned my Dolphin so that I couldn't hand loop for 5. So I ended up having to put a Neospatian Glow Moss inside of my deck. As y'all can see here, I open up with the Neospace connector and have no idea what I should summon. Cause yeah, the Neospace the Glow Moss is not a warrior, so I can't make a Soul Day with it. So yeah, just trying to decide what to do here. But I was determined during this tournament to go ahead and special summon out my Divine Neos, and I finally got to do it here in the finals. So yeah, it ends up being against Mikanko, which is pretty good in this type of format. They just kaiju you, interrupting kaiju slumber, suicide their monsters into your big monsters and stuff. So yeah, so we start off our turn. We're gonna go ahead and bring out the vanilla Neos, special summon out the Fire Flint Lady, use her effect to special summon Shadow Mist. That way I can search for a hero. And with a Soul Day, we're going to go ahead and add our Spirit of Neo. With a Soul Day, we go ahead and add the other Neo Space connector. And with our Shadow Mist, we're going to add our Spirit of Neos. Use a Soul Day second effect to send 2 to special summon Crosskeeper. Use Crosskeeper's effect to special summon out our Spirit of Neos. And yeah, so we kind of got a little thing going here. We're going to link those 2 off into our cross sheet. We really want to keep the vanilla Neos out on the board because we need him in order to make our Infernal Rage and be able to tribute him to special summon another monster. So we'll go ahead and bring out our elemental hero Aqua Neos and trying to decide what I should discard what I should banish in order to discard the first card out of his hand. We use Cross Sheep's effect to bring back our Shadow Mist. He doesn't get his effect again, but he does put that body out on board for us to be able to make our Proxy F Magician, which is going to hit the board now. We're going to use his effect. They'll use those 2 to special summon out our Infernal Rage. And then Infernal Rage is, of course, going to add Favorite Contact from our deck to our hand. And we'll be able to tribute him off. Oh yeah, well, we forgot the Proxy Magician's effect. We go ahead and use his effect and dump the Mally. And we'll be able to banish the Shadow Mist here to add Polymerization from our deck to our hand, banish the Mally to go ahead and special summon him out on the board. And yeah, still the problem that I have with this deck is, not having the Link monster to go into after this. So we're going to go ahead and make the Sunrise here, Sunrise effect to add Miracle Fusion from our deck to our hand. And yeah, I just decided not to go into the other Aqua Dolphin just because I didn't really see the point in doing it. But we are going to use the Crosskeeper's effect to draw 2, put 1 back to the bottom. We go ahead and put the Durandal back to the bottom. Then we'll poly off those 2 into our DPE. And yeah, I feel like we were pretty good here. We did have the what was the other card? I believe the Living Fossil. So we're going to Living Fossil here to go ahead and oh no, I didn't have any targets left because yeah, they ended up getting banished. So we just set the Favorite Contact and we're going to end our turn. And yeah, I don't even think going into Appaloosa and stuff would have been good here because he just tributes over with a kaiju or activates interrupting kaiju slumber, and there goes that kaiju coming down to replace my DPE. And then he's going to go ahead and hit with the uninterrupting kaiju slumber. And yep, just completely blows up my board. Oh, that kind of really sucked. And he goes into battle phase and just suicides him into it, which I was surprised, which means his hand must have just been really weak. Probably should have flipped up the Favorite Contact there, but I was thinking there was going to be some shenanigans, so I didn't want to do it. But we go ahead and bring out the Neo Space connector here, And I think like at this point, since I feel like I had already won the game, I just really wanted to go ahead and summon out the Divine Neos. So yeah, we're gonna live in Fossil here to bring out the Vion. Then we're gonna link off the Vion and the Neo Space Connector to bring out our second Assault. We are going to use his effect to add a warrior from our deck to our hand, and we're going to add the I think usually it's just like Ferris that I end up adding, but we go ahead and add Stratos, yeah, just in case, I guess. And then, I'm checking with the Glow Moss because I really want to activate this Miracle Fusion. And I was also checking to see if I had equipped cards, but I could have swore that I put the Durandal back off inside of there. But we're going to Miracle Fusion here. As you see, we got the Neos. We got our Neospatian, an Elemental Hero. And yeah, I think like the main thing is like I didn't want to banish the Aqua Dolphin so that I could banish the Aqua Dolphin with his second effect so that I could, rip a card out of my opponent's hand. So we banished the 5. We're going to bring out our Elemental Hero, Divine Neos. Finally in the finals, I got to do it. I was so happy because I've been waiting all tournament. Like, how many rounds was it? 7 rounds, I believe. 7 rounds I've been waiting to do this, and I finally got to do it. So, yeah, we summoned out the Divine Neos. We used his effect, banish the Elemental Hero Aqua Dolphin, add back our Divine Sword, discard it to discard a random card from his hand, proceed to battle phase. We will attack with Divine Neos. I believe his attack is only 3,000. He gains like 500 for the monster that we banished. Then we'll flip up the favorite contact, put back the Vanilla Neos and the Flame Wingman substitute to bring out our Shining Neos Wingman. And yeah, of course, with the 3,100 and the 300 attack for every monster inside of the graveyard, we go ahead and finish off all of his life points. And yeah, as y'all can see, I was just super excited. I got to summon the Divine Neos. And like I said, I came to the tournament with the idea in mind that I'm going to hand loop somebody for 5. But yeah, without the Dolphin being in my deck, we can't really do that. So as I'm side decking here, thinking I'm in a really good position because I'm playing against a going second deck. And, fortunately, I have the advantage of being able to, probably at least hand loop like 2 or 3 cards out of my opponent's hand, depending on how it goes, because I still do have the 2 Elemental Hero Aqua Neoses in my extra deck that I can hand loop with. And also the what is the other one, and Divine Neos. If I can get to that, I can go ahead and get a 3rd card by using the effect of Aqua Neos again. So yeah, so side decking here, of course, just no board breakers, nothing like that. Probably just like some what is it, the Book of Eclipse is really good against this deck because they like to equip a lot of cards with equip cards, and it makes them untargetable, unable to be destroyed by battle and card effects and stuff. So we leave in the Book of Eclipse, side out, the other stuff that targets and everything. So he goes ahead and starts off with Emergency Teleport there. I'm gonna ash it because I don't really feel like there's a lot of things to ash inside of this deck when going if I'm going second. But yeah, so we start off our turn. We got Stratos into Crosskeeper, or Stratos to grab Spirit of Neos, Crosskeeper to grab our Spirit of Neos. We'll shuffle him in, go ahead and special summon out those 2, trying to decide how I should do my turn because unfortunately I drew the I didn't draw a Hero Live, so we can't summon the Neo Space Connector that we have in hand, but we're going to use the Aqua Dolphin's effect, discard a card from his hand. On the 4th summon, we hit the nib, Sniper Neos. But yeah, we go ahead and pick off the nib, so we'll be able to, we won't have to worry about that. And we'll go ahead and link off 2 monsters to special summon out Assault. Then we'll be able to use Assault's effect to add a warrior from deck to hand. And we just go ahead and add that Ferris, which, has no use to me. And yeah, I think like in this game, like I should have just remembered that I had, that I went second so that I could just go ahead and finish him off. And yeah, I just don't think I ended up doing that. And I think like another thing is like in this tournament, I have to keep in mind that I cannot what is it? Cannot summon access code talker. So it makes it kind of hard to finish my opponent off. But yeah, we go ahead and do that. Then we're gonna use cross sheep's effect. Cross sheep effect to go ahead and on Chainlink 2, so we go ahead and add the favorite contact, then cross sheep effect to special summon out our Stratos effect to go ahead and add our Mally from deck to hand. Then we'll go ahead and make a second Akaneos, discarding the Mally to get another card out of his hand. We hit the uninterrupted Kaiju Slumber, which is, good and bad because he can just banish it to add a Kaiju, but I guess it's good that it won't just like completely blow up my board. But yeah, so trying to decide what else we should do here. We go ahead and banish, special summon out the Mally. And yeah, I just should have, like I said, remembered that my opponent went first here, because I probably could have went for a kill, bring out the Proxy F Magician, go into our Sunrise. And yeah, because I was thinking I was going to OTK him, but I forgot that I drew the Miracle Fusion. So I'm searching for Miracle Fusion here. And it was funny because even when Luke saw me summon it, he was like, "You play two?" I was like, "I play two." I was like, "No, I only play one Sunrise. I didn't summon Sunrise early. I summoned Infernal Rage." And I was like, "Oh, yeah." So using Crosskeeper's effect, we go ahead and draw two cards, put one back. We'll put back the the Phoenix Blade, because we don't really need it. Then he's increasing their attack by 200 for each different attribute on the board. And we go ahead and link all those guys off into Appaloosa. And then in my turn, and of course he uninterrupting Kaiju Slumber, banish. And I don't think it really would have mattered anyway, because it doesn't matter what I had on the board, but I guess I could have saved my living fossil. But basically we're just banking on favorite contact here to help us be able to win this game, since the Shining Neos Wingman has non-targeting destruction. It's pretty good against this kind of deck, but it's just like the timing of it and like picking when to activate it is what makes it tough, because they have like effects where they activate them and then they don't get it, and then they get equipped when it summons to the board or whatever. So it's like weird interaction things and stuff that happen here. But yeah, he starts off doing Mikanko things with the ritual monster and equip cards, and I believe it allows you to like equip something. And yeah, so trying to figure out like how to time my Shiny Neos Wingman, because like I said, they end up with all these effects that end up keeping them from being destroyed by card effects. And then they also have like ways to equip your cards and take them. So I really don't want him to take my Shiny Neos Wingman, because I'm pretty sure I would just lose at that point. But yeah, activates and equip from grave. And I guess when it activates, it's going to equip to him. Then he activates a second one, equips to him. It has all these extra effects and stuff. So yeah, I think that's the one where he can like destroy it to use a different one from his deck or something like that. Or maybe it was the effect of the ritual monster to banish one and then activate one from deck or something like that. But like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. But he attacks into the Kaiju monster, and I'm gonna take quite a bit of damage, but I don't want him to like activate some weird effect. I don't know if they have like battle phase cards or something like that. So, but it does return the favorite contact to my hand, and I can't activate it because I guess it happens like during the damage step whenever he takes battle damage. So yeah, probably should have read the cards a little bit more closely, but he's gonna go ahead and get the trap card here, which allows him to negate spells and traps, I do believe, or something like that. Or is it something like that? Yeah, but he goes ahead, sets that, got one equip card, it transfers over to the new monster that was on it. And yeah, just trying to figure out how to do my turn here, because yeah, we can't target a lot of those things, but I figure I'm probably not going to be able to kill him. We go ahead and go into our Pride of Prosperity here, and not a lot of good options, because we have the poly but no heroes to really make. I already used my living fossil, so can't bring that back. But the Book of Eclipse looks really good because, you know, like I said, it doesn't target and it flips their monsters face down. And I do believe, okay, so the trap card I think allows him to equip a card. So basically he could have used it to special summon that one that can take control of my monster. But we have Book of Eclipse, a second one also, along with our favorite contact. And yeah, all I can do is attack over it, end my turn. But yeah, lesson learned right there. He's going to go ahead and activate that equip card. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Shining, activate favorite contact to bring out DPE because it has the non-targeting destruction effect also. And then also if he tries to go into suicide and into my monsters, I can pop the DPE and the kaiju to keep them from keep him from like committing honorable suicide into my monsters. So here comes more equip card stuff. Allows him to bring out the ritual monster, and now these guys are out there on the board. You know, also I have the second Book of Eclipse, and I'm not worried about him getting the draw effect because they how does he say, he doesn't play hand traps or anything, or at least I don't think he plays hand traps. So yeah, hitting them, letting them draw 2 or letting them draw 1 in this case would be perfectly fine. Oh no, it'll be draw 2 because my DPE is gonna get flipped face down unless I chain it. But yeah, so he goes ahead and tries to activate equip card. We're gonna chain Book of Eclipse, so now it doesn't have a target, anything to equip to. Decided not to chain my DPE effect. I didn't really feel like it mattered. Like I said, he's playing kaijus and stuff and not like actual hand traps. But now I think like one of them has an effect where it can't be destroyed by card effect and one of them can't be destroyed by battle. So I have to pick and choose which one to activate. But we got Mally. Mally will allow us to attack and destroy the one that can't be destroyed by card effect, and then we can use DPE's effect, pop the Mally and the other card that can't be destroyed by battle. But as we go into battle phase, he activates the equip of the ritual monster, which is going to allow him to equip a card from the graveyard. So I have to think here because I believe when it comes equipped to the monster, it can't be destroyed by card effect. So just checking again to see which one can't be destroyed by card effect and which one can't be destroyed by battle. So the DPE is going to pop the one that can't be destroyed by battle. And then here I should have actually got the kaiju back because the equip card should have been gone. It's only active if he has an Mikanko out on the board, and we realized that, and yeah, it would have been enough damage in order to finish him off. So yeah, we go ahead and take the finals there, 2-0 against Mikanko. Very popular in our Heart of the Underdog format tournament. I got to summon Divine Neos as well. Won the tournament without Dolphin in my deck because it got banned, and yeah, it is what it is. Appreciate everybody for staying a while to listen, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. For me, my wingman, he come through, he level up, he go cool, he's shining out and popping to over 9K. That's a breakthrough. Be on top now. Here's a look at our world.